For 4 long winters and 4 burning summers, the Apache chief's child had never spoken a single word. Not a cry at birth, not laughter, not even fear. The boy, called Taza, carried silence like a second skin, thick, heavy, unbreakable. In a tribe where stories were fire and songs were breath, his muteness unsettled even the bravest warriors. Some elders whispered it was a curse. Others feared the spirits had sealed his voice because he had seen something at birth that no living soul was meant to see. The chief, Tall Elk, never accepted those whispers. To him, Taza was not broken. He was waiting. Every healer had tried. Sacred herbs burned. Drums thundered. Shamans prayed until their voices cracked. Still, the child stared at the world with wide, intelligent eyes and spoke to no one. Tall Elk's wife died during Taza's second winter, and grief wrapped the chief in iron. He ruled fiercely, but at night, alone beside the fire, he would sing old Apache lullabies into the darkness, hoping somehow his son might answer. He never did. Then the prisoner arrived. The white man was dragged into the camp at sunset, wrists bound, body bloodied from days of pursuit. He had trespassed across Apache land during a war between settlers and tribes, captured while trying to escape a burning fort. Most prisoners screamed or begged. This one didn't. He walked with hollow eyes, singing under his breath a broken, wordless melody that sounded older than language itself. Warriors mocked him. Children threw dust. But Taza stopped walking. For the first time in his life, the boy reacted to sound. He turned slowly as if pulled by invisible hands. The prisoner's voice wasn't loud. It wavered, but it carried pain and longing. Tall Elk noticed his son's rigid posture and felt his heart thud hard against his chest. The song was in no Apache tongue. It wasn't even a full song, just a man's grief leaking out between breaths. That night, the prisoner was tied near the fire. The tribe debated whether to execute him at dawn. As the flames flickered, the white man sang again, soft, shuddering notes that spoke of loss, of home, of sins that could never be scrubbed clean. Taza crept away from his guards and sat across the fire, eyes locked on the stranger. Then it happened. A sound, not quite a word, not quite air, escaped Taza's lips. The fire cracked. The wind paused. Tall Elk rose so fast his chair toppled behind him. "Father," the boy whispered. The camp froze. 4 years of silence shattered by a single word. Gasps tore through the circle of warriors. The prisoner's song collapsed into sobs as he realized what he had done without. Understanding how, Tall Elk crossed the fire, dropped to his knees, and held his son like the world was ending and beginning all at once. But miracles never come without a price, and dawn would demand payment. Gentle pause for narration. If this story is touching something deep in you, don't forget to subscribe. Stories like this carry voices that deserve to be heard, just like Taza's.